We got our foot in the door. The Suns have offered you a 10-day deal.
Why not a year?
Because you're an undrafted, unproven commodity. But they saw enough to take a flyer on you. So you have exactly 10 days, 240 freaking hours to show that you belong. You perform, you got a shot at a guaranteed deal for the rest of the season. We both live to breathe another day. You don't, you got a shot at being last in a long line of might events. I'm probably out on the street, too. Living in this rat hole.
Hold up, rat hole? This is all I can afford, because you didn't get me drafted.
Let's call it a charming fixer-upper. Now pack your bags. We're going to the show.
Yeah, boy. I'm going to the league. I got my foot in the door, and I'm gonna kick this sucker down, man.
You better. I don't want to ruin any more suits sitting on these vermin-infested couches of yours.
Man, this is my house he's talking about. Finally, I'm in the league.
This nigga's taking forever. Oh boy.
You did well in the workout and in the scrimmage.
He's a baller. You give him a legit shot, and he's gonna make the most of it. I mean, when it comes down to crunch time, there's no one...
Shut your ass.
10 days, my man. We'll see if he can swim with the big fish. If he does, he might have a shot to be signed for the rest of the year. Rick might even find himself a spot in the rotation. If not, son, he's back on the streets. You ready?
I'm ready, willing, and able, sir. You'll see.
Good. Get out of here. You too.
He said, you too. He said, get your ass out.
Reach out, touch faith.
Alright, let's... Wait, I want to start my first game. Alright then. Just want to see how I do.
So you the rookie that's gonna shock the world, huh?
Sure as heck gonna try.
Good, I'm glad you're here. Just remember, it's all out there for you. Work hard, listen, watch how we do, and you got a chance to be something special. Now let's see what you got.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm pumped. Let's do it.
Don't see that black charcoal part of me. That ain't nothing. Just probably a little black dude. Just kidding. Hey, shout out to my homie David Black Swaggy D _ and he's one of the best guys on the Dominators 12U, and he's really good. One of the best players I've seen. It's okay. And shout out to my homie Shadale. Let's steal your spotlight. Yeah. But I'm gonna give him.
And now introducing your Phoenix Suns.
This is NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr with Doris. Wizards trail by 3.
It wasn't too long ago that the Suns were selling first-round picks. Now the complete opposite. This team stacking up draft picks as they look to go young and rebuild his club.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark, wouldn't he?
Yes, sir.
I
like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did. That was embarrassing.
And a moment happening right now, folks, and the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, a special individual taking to the hardwood as we'll get to watch the... Well, Clark, here's a guy with quite the story. Didn't get picked on draft day, couldn't find a team until this point in the season.
Well, Kevin, you know because of that he's going to be playing motivated. Often events like that will give a player an added edge, and I don't think there's anybody in the building more motivated than he is.
The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Clippers.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got. He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
There's 1:26 left in the first. The chosen one still wet behind the ears. He seems like he's overthinking it. The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game right here. First one falls for it. And mark that bucket down, folks. That's the first career basket from the chosen one.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how you make your first bucket. Just put it in the basket. Just get a little boost of confidence and show that you belong.
And he does belong, guys, that's for sure. I mean, this team is ecstatic to have him on their roster. He's got promise and the confidence to realize that promise.
Here's Nene. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Well, Nene is a player who can help you score in a number of ways. Solid jump shooter from the high post. He's also a high-efficiency finisher around the rim. He can throw down some ferocious dunks.
Right, the pass to the chosen one. They shoot again, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and it looked like there was some contact. I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Here's what Washington's going with right now. Gortat has come in for Nene, and Sessions subbed in for Will Bynum. Outside Butler. Kicks to Gortat. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Wright's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Nene, a capable scorer on the low block.
Yeah, and you can run your offense through him down there because he can get scores. He can force double teams. He's a pretty good passer from the post as well. Those are nice attributes when you're throwing it down inside.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Warren cans the shot from the lane. Now here's Sessions, guarded closer. Here's Pierce, and it's off the back rim, no good. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. The Suns on top, leading by 4. 2K Sports. Back.
Tune in Friday, January 30th. Pau Gasol and the Chicago Bulls.
And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
And I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding totals.
And it takes an effort from all 5 guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Rasul Butler is out there with Humphries. And it's Gortat in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Len dishes to Thornton. There's the pass to Len. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Beal. 4 on the clock. The chosen one passes to Len. Gortat with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And Gortat kicks to Beal. Phoenix grabs the miss. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, as we all remember, gentlemen, Brandon Knight was the 8th pick back in 2011. He's still developing, but he's still very young. And he said people do forget that. A lot of the best point guards in our game didn't get it overnight. There are a lot of places I can improve, and I embrace that. Guys, he's coming off his best season, looking to continue his growth.
He's gotten Doris better every season. Thank you. Beal's shot is good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Phoenix leading by 3.
We call timeout, please.
So for the Suns, Morris is checked in for Warren. And so we conclude the first half. Suns lead.
He gonna put me in for the rest of the half. I mean, for the rest of the game. I bet you that.
Okay, guys. Solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far for the Wizards. Humphries comes in for Gortat, and Rasul Butler's subbed in for Beal. Brandon Knight is out there with Gerald Green. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Len in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Nene kicks to Wall. Outside, Pierce. Floats one up, and the basket good. Pierce has got his 3rd bucket of the night. The chosen one, he's checked in for Phoenix. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders.
It's been quite a run for him defensively the last month. I mean, he's getting everything out there in terms of steals and deflections. Paul Pierce is a 16-year veteran, and last season his first not in a Celtics uniform. It took some getting used to, both for him and for us.
Here's the chosen one. Here's Len.
How's that a bad shot?
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Chicago. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, Washington. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Well, right now for the Wizards, they've had a disastrous season in a lot of ways. I mean, you can tell that by looking at their place in the standings. It's been ugly for them.
I don't know how this happened, guys. I really don't. This is a team that had plenty of talent. I think people genuinely thought it was a playoff club. But, boy, once things started to go wrong, man, they just went straight south.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. White, he's checked in for Morris. Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Thornton in for Green. Butler kicks to Wall. And it's Pierce in the corner.
His 3-pointers off the mark. Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be. The battle on the boards is that lopsided.
That's a BS, bro.
Outside, Wall.
Done. How does it go
The name,
in
the
and
screen.
out, though?
Wall dishes to Butler.
Good release.
It's Pierce on the wing. Left side, Pierce. Phoenix grabs the miss. Wright's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Whoa. Here's Thornton. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times. John Wall is 6'4", with a 39-inch vertical leap and long arms to boot. Is an elite physical specimen when it comes to the point guard position.
And Wall, a blur, guys, in the open court. Perhaps, Steve, perhaps the fastest player in the league end-to-end. He is devastating in transition.
Yeah, he's so tough to stop around the rim, even in the half court. But when he gets ahead of steam going, he can get into the lane and then finish with either hand. So,
yeah, coach.
Need more than that, son.
Doing what I can, coach.
He's got a nice pull-up from the right elbow if the defender decides to sack.
The chosen one comes in for Brandon Knight. Nene, he's checked in for Washington. Pierce comes in for Bradley Beal. Taking a look at the Wizards.